Goba. Oh my gosh. Come on, Jacob. Let's go.
My breath smell better.
Yo, let me show you Rice Man. Yes, Jacob, your breath is better.
For real? Let me smell it.
Jacob, I smell it.
Did you get it fixed?
Rice Man. How is that nigga verified? He's like Rice Man. Hey. What the fuck? Yo, it's fake. I'm sorry, it's so real. No. Hanging. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I think I've seen this one.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lily aka Rice Man, and today I'm gonna do a suicide by hanging prank on my mom. When she comes home, here's what she's gonna see. Now some people actually have hung themselves to death while doing this prank. However, I have devised a perfect plan to ensure 100% safety. It's very simple. I will separate the knot and the end of the rope. And when she comes in, I'm going to tuck the end of the rope into the knot to create the illusion that I hung myself. Let's see what happens. Oh fuck, she's home right now. She's home right now. My mom's home. Okay, wish me luck. Okay. Alright. Mama. Mama.
No, I just love his intro.
妈妈好，怎么了，妈妈？啊，好不好？你头是不是撞了？怎么了？啊？你疼不疼呢？
Sounds like some hentai.
对不起，对不起。开玩笑了，开玩笑了。
Jacob,
My mom's doing totally fine right now. She's in the other room right now. I wish I can. Lily aka Rice Man, aka Rice Man, and Lily aka Rice Man, and today. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lily aka Rice Man. Today I'm gonna do a suicide by hanging prank on my mom. When she comes home, here's what she's gonna see.
Yo, what's up guys? My name is Top 5 Dude.
Okay, whatever.
May please repeat the word?
Heron.
May please give me the definition?
A wading bird that has a long neck and legs, a long tapering bill, and sharp cutting edges, large wings, and soft plumage.
Is anyone
May
one
please
is
repeat the
watching?
word?
Heron.
You, Mitchell.
Oh.
May you please use it in a sentence?
Oh, this is wrong video.
If Gail had not seen the heron fly down from the tree, she would have
Mitchell.
insisted that the huge bird nested on the ground.
May please repeat the word?
Heron.
The word?
Heron.
Cut this up just a tad.
Heron.
Herring?
C-O-I-T-I-S. Iridocyclitis.
Iridocyclitis.
I-R-I-D-O.
What you wait, Mitchell? What you wait?
C-L-I-T-I-S. Thank you so much.
With us.
You're welcome. Did you say my name wrong? My name is Evan O'Dorney.
Evan O'Dorney, I am sorry if I said it wrong. Were you
Roast
surprised
that
that you won?
Not really.
And when you say we, you're speaking about your mother, right? You're homeschooled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that like? Do you like getting homeschooled, or would you rather go to school, just a public school with some other kids?
No, I like being homeschooled.
What did your mom say when you finally won?
Oh. I don't know what my mom said. You better ask my mom if you want the answer to that question.
All right, let me ask your mom. You're making this tough for me today, Evan. Well, here's one thing I hope I'm right about. You like to
fired,
eat...
Evan.
What
is the language of
origin?
Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia, Negus.
Negus. Could you use it in a sentence?
The Negus ruled Ethiopia until the coup of
Negus.
1974.
I think it's pronounced nigger.
Negus.
He knows what he's trying to spell. This is like, God, you're
Could you repeat the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia, Negus.
Oh, hello, King Nick.
Negus.
Andrew, did you say the word loudly for the judges?
Negus.
One more time?
Negus.
Negus.
Negus. Negus. N-E-G-U-S, Negus.
Alright, I gotta go.
Absolutely stunned, but he'll take it.
Fucking take it over. How do I go to the shits?
Email to everyone. Nigga, I'm showing my email to the one fucking person, Mitchell. Yo, I'm gonna add tags soon, so we might actually get a viewer or two. Just click on something.
Cameron. It was
fucking
Cameron. Fucking Cameron.
Is Cameron still watching it?
I don't know. Cameron. Say some shit if you still watching it, B. Oh, I'm ear raping him. Say some shit if you still watching it, B. Not fucking spam the chat. Okay, I'm ear raping. Not fucking spam the chat. Oh. Okay, I'm ear raping. Get the show. It's like fucking Roblox. Let's do this. Mitchell, I get on Roblox. Mitchell. Mitchell.
Over. I saved your life.
Cried.
Oh. Alright, Cameron. Alright. Kid farts and
Yo, what's up guys? My
no
name
one
is
cares.
Farted or pooped your pants in front of anyone. Now don't say your mom saw you shit your pants because yeah, I know she did. Anyways, with that said,
she did it.
Another legend is that he was born with a family of bears.
Excuse me.
Mama, I shit myself.
Okay. He tried to train a wolf for a pet.
number 4. Moving on, we have a few kids that were messing around during one of their classes. Now, I want you to focus on the kid in the green shirt. As soon as he sees someone is recording, he starts thinking, what can I do here? And the one thing he comes up with is fart. Everyone in the class starts laughing because they just didn't see it coming.
Sounds like the same thing song.
That kid, I think is him.
Number 3. Moving on, we have a kid who recorded himself farting in front of his class. Now, I don't know why you would want to fart in front of your class and record it yourself, but this guy thought it would be funny and in my opinion it was pretty hilarious. The girls instantly smell his nasty fart and they start moving to a different place in the class. The boys on the other hand thought it was pretty funny.
I'm about to watch something called Destroy TV with Magnus.
You're sorry, boy.
I smell pussy. Is this she I smell pussy. Oh,
I'm a pussy. You're on me.
I am a OMG.
Those are actually magazines for his gun.
I'm 50 Cent today.
Oh, who shit? Oh my god!
I know you recorded.
He recorded it.
Bro, you know they're coming to that whole shit.
Hey, bro, you want to say, hey, I like it.
dog. Top 5, dude.
Get stung by a yellow jacket? That happened to me. Yeah, it doesn't hurt that bad.
Yeah, it does. That shit burns.
It does.
The purple mattress
really
burns.
Is Cameron still watching? Hold on. Oh, it's fine. Hold on. Go back to that. Wait. Don't move.
Please stay.
Get it? Yes! They just sucked up the...
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the Yellow Jacket. Here we go.
Alright, let's find out the part where he actually
Anything that looks like a stinging insect, let me know, and we may come and investigate it. So we're going to kind of go on a little bit of a field trip today, guys, until we can find our...
Wait, I think
mutagen. Check that out. And woo, that is a strong smell right there. All right, I'm gonna put that on the sting. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, which one do we want? Do we want the capsules or do you want the... How about we take both? Let's talk about
we're
both.
gonna give a shot at both. So this is the Sting Kill. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the Yellow Jacket. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I know YouTube money is not that good right now. I'm just like...
Get you good there?
Got me there, yeah. Ow! Ah!
Get you good?
Yeah, got me twice.
What are you doing? Go... Oh, hard.
Ah!
That's the worst one?
Yeah, that was the worst one so far.
Are you good?
I got the stinger like all the way inserted into my arm. Ooh, my arm's starting a little bit. Hold on, let's see this. Let me get back into the capsule.
Delayed effect.
Yeah, there you have it. You see all those welts? I took several stings all right in that area. And look at this. There's a lot of red coloration developing right near the veins. That is really interesting looking. And it burns, and it's really warm right now. I mean,
blood is
honestly,
your skin.
Yeah,
it's hot to the touch, right?
Yeah, you can definitely feel the swelling.
Yeah. Now, it was not nearly as painful as any of the other stings I've gone through. I was actually able to keep the Yellow Jacket on my arm as it was inflicting stings. It did get me one time pretty good right at the end there, and I had to let it go. Of course, we got it safely back into the capsule. As you can see there they both are. They'll be released here shortly. But what we want to do now is actually... If the bullet ant is the grand finale on my quest to find the most painful sting in the insect kingdom, is Scream.
I don't really care about all this.
Well, it's not a tarantula and it's not a hawk, but like a hawk, they hunt for tarantulas. What these females will do is fly around in the sky, and they can actually sense chemicals in the air that will tell them where a tarantula's burrow exists. They will land on the ground, skitter across, and go down into the burrow. They will use their front arms to tempt that tarantula to come up out of its burrow, and that is where a boxing match begins. The tarantula hawk will dodge left and right, taunting that tarantula until it rears up on its back legs and exposes its fangs. Now you would think that tarantula is going to bite down and kill the tarantula hawk. Not gonna happen. This hawk is so quick, she will spin her abdomen up underneath the belly of the tarantula, insert that 1/4-inch stinger, and the venom will instantly put that tarantula into a state of paralysis. Now the tarantula is not dead. It's just like this. I'm in intense pain and I cannot move. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where the true horror story begins.
Wait, go back.
And this, I'm in intense pain and I cannot move. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where the true horror story begins. It's in a state of paralysis, and the female pulls the tarantula back down into its burrow, and there she proceeds to lay an egg on top of its abdomen. She then leaves the burrow, and the tarantula is left there, still alive and in a permanent state of paralysis. Eventually, that egg hatches, and the larva then eats the tarantula while it's still alive. How's that for one crazy horror story? Okay, so they say that the sting from the tarantula hawk is so painful it will put even a human into a state of paralysis for about 5 minutes. I know what you're thinking. Coyote, this is absolutely crazy. Do you want to know what Coyote's thinking right now? This is absolutely crazy. But I think if you guys are ready, I am ready to be stung by the tarantula hawk. Here we go, guys. Chance, bring in that butterfly net. I'm gonna lift this up. We're going to actually place the capsule inside of the butterfly net, just like that. Lift it up. Now I have a set of entomology forceps here. See that? And these have a very soft tip. I'm gonna be able to pick up the wasp with these forceps. But what I'm gonna do first is reach my arm in there and remove the glass capsule. Once the glass capsule's out, the net will fall down on the wasp, and I'll be able to insert the forceps in there, pick up the wasp, and remove it from the net. Okay, ready? Here we go.
So the butterfly net is here to try to prevent the wasp from flying away.
Yes.
How hard was it to catch this wasp?
Extremely difficult. We've been trying for days to catch one of these. And it was a very painful experience to get it based on the fact that I fell into the cholla. Okay, ready, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm removing the glass capsule. Trying not to disturb the wasp. Okay, this is good.
Part 1, successful.
Part 1 is good. I'm gonna remove the stick. Stick is out. Okay, now I'm going to fold this over like that.
Suffocate
This
on.
is the last little break between you and being stung. What's going through your mind?
What's going through my mind is don't get stung right now just through the net. I have to get it perfectly with the entomology forceps. If I don't get it right on its thorax, we can't make this happen.
I don't know, man. I think you're kind of stalling.
I'm not stalling. Trust me, I'm not stalling. Oh, boy.
Careful. Oh, boy.
Got it.
Get out of here.
Oh, boy.
That is the positioning that we want.
Oh, boy. Okay, so we got to hurry up and do this.
That is a perfect hold right there. Now, before, look how much my hand is shaking. Hold on.
So I get a shot of her.
Okay,
oh boy, look
I've
at
got a really good hold.
Wow, look at that abdomen going.
I got a really good hold on her. It took me a minute to get the right hold, but the right hold is what is important. Now, I do have the glass capsule right here, so I'm hoping that I have the wherewithal after the sting to quickly pick up the glass enclosure and put it back over top of the wasp so it doesn't escape and we can get some more B-roll shots with it. But guys, do be aware that if I do immediately go into a state of paralysis, just let the wasp fly away. Don't try to grab it, don't do anything. It'll be back into the wild and everything will be fine.
All right, Coyote. You okay, man? Your heart racing?
Million miles a second. This is the most nervous I've ever been to take a sting or bite from anything. My hand is shaking. Are you guys all ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready, I'm ready.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the tarantula hawk.
Go for it.
1, 2. Here we go. 3.
You alright?
Yep. Oh my gosh!
Okay. Tell me what you're feeling.
Like a red.
I can't move my arm. That is the most intense pain I've ever felt. I don't think I can talk.
Are you okay, man? I'm getting nervous. Are you feeling anything? Like, should you be worried?
Nope, I just can't move my arm.
But that must be
I think I'm gonna cry. Kylie Pearson doesn't cry though, right?
Mommy, I can't breathe. Swallow.
It is. It's like my arm is in a state of paralysis right now. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Do you need anything?
Right there. Oh wow. Oh wow. Ah.
Look at that, yeah, right there.
Second wave of pain.
Bites him. Coyote takes it in the back for the first time.
It's actually receding at this point. Oh. Wow. That zone right there is a hot radiating pain. And
yo, I'm gonna go add some tags into the live stream. Cam left.
Cameron left. Oh,
Content your stream has been temporarily about because we did a copyright audio and video.
Not fucking spam the chat. Oh. Okay, I'm ear raping.
Yeah, I know she did.
You can't just look on YouTube? What? Okay, YouTube.
What was the point where they couldn't hear you?
to enter the sting zone with the tarantula hawk.
Go for it.
I mean that nigga will.
It skipped the best part to that part. Oh.
What's going through my mind is don't.
It skipped the best part.
Take I'm mad. Oh. All right. How do you take a stream down? Go live. Let's stop streaming and then start it back and see what happens.
Tarantula hawk.
I restarted it. I mean that nigga will.
It skipped the best part to that.
See, there we go.
What's going through my mind is don't.
It skipped the best part. I'm sped out.
Take I'm mad. Oh. All right. How do you take a stream down? Go live. Let's stop streaming and then start it back and see what happens. How do you take a stream down? Go live. Live. Let's stop streaming and then start it back and see what happens. How do you take a stream down?
I think it's working.
Alright, I'm just making sure. Alright, let's do the bullet ant.
We will use the forceps, where I will pick it up by its thorax.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
Spell social wrong, Mitchell. Spell so cow. That was a misspell. Or that was a mistype. So no, you better not spell fucking social, Mitchell.
Mayor. Bill. Wilderness.
Brave wilderness.
Yes, this one. Would you get stung by that handful crap for 22k to 59k? Would you do that?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. That's not worth it. That's actually retarded.
Add the tags, Mitchell.
Oh yeah, I need tags. Tags for YouTube. Let's go into the trending page and then steal their tags. Oh. YouTube finds this video, takes down my channel. I could care less. Twinding. Forgot how I found those. Say, you know, emotional. Guys.
Nigga.
F11. No, F12. No, that's not it. F5. What happened? 6. Guys.
Saving Africans.
F9.
Wilderness.
Oh.
Emotional.
Nigga, that's not funny.
Go to show more. And usually they have.
Wait, no, I remember it now. I remember it now. Use page source, and then you hit like F5 or something, and then 6. F3. Oh, there it is. Tags. Something here. Wait, no, I remember. How to find people's
location.
Tags
Killed it.
on YouTube. They don't need you to move. Your arm is a little bit bent out. Get 30-degree angle.
There you go.
Hey guys, I just your on keywords for press V in Google Chrome, but this can be done by going to options as well. If you don't have Google Chrome, just have a look at the options and you'll Control and U. This will be quite similar for other browsers as well. If you don't have Google Chrome,
what did he just say? Put Control U into that. Control U. That's not what I wanted.
Just have a look at the option and U. The way to do this is by simply pressing Control and U. This will be quite similar for other browsers as well. If you don't have Google Words, once you find that, it'll display most of the tags.
Keywords, alright. Keyword. No, not words. This keyword.
Mitchell. Oh. Mitchell. Oh.
Crit. See?
Okay, Mitchell.
Crit B. Crit B. There we go.
Okay, Mitchell.
Wait. Go what?
Nah, no worry. 800 people.
This will be quite similar for other browsers.
There we go.
Okay, Mitchell.
Wait. Go what?
Nah, no worry. 800 people.
This will be quite similar for other browsers.
Alright. Let's go.
And just like the tarantula hawk.
Are you sure about this?
Yep, no turning back now. Mario?
It's on his.
And I think similar to the velvet ant. We'll let it go. My skin and out of the capsule. It's thinking, okay, something's new. It can probably sense the heat of my skin and also the smell of my skin. These ants can pick up different pheromones. We'll let it go a few seconds longer. And I think, similar to the velvet ant, that this ant is going to need to be held with forceps to induce a sting. Okay, I'm going to tip the glass capsule back up and get the ant under control. Are you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, control. Here we go.
Woohoo! Oh man.
Oh, he's bald.
You alright?
Where's your hair,
Let's go,
nigga?
I'm just going through your head right now. What was that like?
I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded.
You're lightheaded.
Oh, the nerves that takes, guys. When the ants were coming out of the nest, they were very, very angry. And I think at this point the ant has calmed down and it's just thinking, can I get out of this glass capsule? And I was not bitten, I was not stung. So what I'm gonna do now is use the forceps to pick up the ant, place it onto my forearm, and I'm going to take a sting. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
GoPro is rolling. Okay. I am literally at the summit of the insect sting pain index. So what I'm gonna do now is remove the glass. Ant is live, okay? It is out and active. I am going to now pick it up with the forceps. Got it.
He's angry.
There we go. That right there is a perfect hold right on the thorax. And wow, look at that. The stinger is already flying. Does that give you enough space there, Mark, to be able to see the stinger as it goes into my arm?
Yes, sir.
We've got clear visibility on the abdomen. Here we go. I'm going to move the little wooden base out of the way. Glass capsule is right here in frame. Forearm on the table. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to take on the Bullet Ant Challenge. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
1, 2. Oh my gosh, this is it. 3. Oh, it's stuck in my arm! It's stuck in my arm! Oh, the stinger is stuck in my arm, look at that! Oh, okay, it's off, it's off, it's off! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh, you're right. Oh my god, it is really bad! Oh my gosh, I think that's a tarantula locked.
You alright, man?
Yep! Oh! Did you see that? The stinger was stuck into my forearm, right into the vein. There is the sting insertion point right there. Oh my gosh! It is like...
Oh, that's the battery.
Oh! Oh, it's hot! Oh, I can feel the venom already! Right in my forearm!
Not the battery backup was He's spitting everywhere.
Oh! It is! It's number 1! Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh, it's burning more! It's getting worse! Hold on, hold on, hold on! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh, my whole arm is getting really tight. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh, Mark, put your arm out here. Just tell them. Feel my forearm.
Wow.
Dude, it is like rock hard. I think it's spasming up the muscle. Now, the toxin that comes out of the sting of a bullet ant is a panerotoxin, which can cause you to hallucinate. So, I don't know how much venom actually went into my arm. All I know is that the stinger was in my forearm for a considerable amount of time. Oh my gosh. Oh. Dude, I think my neck is having a muscle spasm too. My whole muscle structure is like pounded right now.
Please, Cameron.
What is that? Okay, that's not good. Let's keep an eye on that.
Oh, he's
my neck is
bald.
stiffening up. My entire arm feels like it's having a spasm right now. Okay.
Is it getting better or worse?
No, it's worse. It's coming in waves of pain now.
Better or worse?
Ah, my gosh. It is. Hold on. I'm super lightheaded. Like super lightheaded.
You need some water?
Hey, you're like getting flushed. Your face is like turning red. You're getting like puffy under your
Vimeo
eyes.
has YouTube ads.
I'm sweating bullets right now. Bullets of sweat for the bullet ant. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay composed. We're gonna have to cut this scene pretty quickly. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
on YouTube.
Okay, at the moment, I'm experiencing hot, radiating waves of pain. It feels as if someone has stabbed me with a hot poker, and I can actually feel the venom. It's throbbing. It's very similar to the bite of the Gila monster. When I was bitten by the Gila monster, it was intense pain, and then it would reside, and then it would return with a venom.
Yo, we have Black Widows here.
Did you know that the
No,
wrong
just like in
mattress protector
Brunswick.
can ruin the feel of your
I'm
mattress?
Southeast Georgia.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to free handle the Black Widow spider. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I like how he doesn't cuss so he can get that YouTube money.
Oh my.
Bro, if it stings him right there, he's fucking dead.
Right onto the edge of my arm. Oh boy, okay, now she's gone down my arm. She's actually spun a little thread of web. Like she's becoming secured to me. Oh, I thought she was about to bite. Now, one thing most people don't realize about the Black Widow spider is that if it does inflict a bite, that bite is oftentimes just a warning, and they aren't actually injecting as much venom as they would into, say, a prey item. They're not looking to kill you as a human, they're simply looking to startle you so that they can ultimately get away. And you see that? She is just tangling my arms up with web. It's almost invisible to the eye, but I can feel it all over me, tangling me up.
Actually do that, that feels
Kind of makes me a bit nervous. I'm getting covered in spider web right now. Let me actually get her back onto the stick. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That looks dangerous.
Yo, I want to see this giant tarantula.
Let me get her on the stick here. I got to get some of this webbing off of my arm. There you go. It's really sticky, and every single time that I move my arm, I can feel that web pulling and pulling her, and what I'm afraid of is that she's going to get startled and then inflict a bite.
Triggered.
Now, this is a female. Females are larger than the males, and they have that quintessential red hourglass shape on the abdomen. That is the easiest way to identify one of these spiders. You know, she's very dark in coloration, has that big bulbous abdomen.
You think she's calm enough to put back on your hand?
I know that person.
The question is, am I calm enough to let her get back on my hand? Yeah, let's see.
So why is the spider not biting you?
The spider's not biting me because I'm not applying any pressure to its body. Ooh, now I can't see her. Where is she? Going around that side. And as long as I don't apply pressure, hopefully she will stay calm and I will not be bitten. All right, she feels very comfortable right there on the edge of my thumb. I'm gonna keep my hand incredibly still. You may notice that the tone of my voice has slightly changed. That is because she is right on the edge of my thumb. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
She feels hidden right there. She's comfortable. She's in the crevice of my thumb. And without me talking real loudly next to her, she's just thinking, okay, I'm hidden. I was captured from my web. Don't worry, sweetie. We're going to put you right back in the web. Nothing to fear.
Daddy Jake Paul.
Now, I would never recommend that you go out and try to pick up a Black Widow. If you see a Black Widow outside of your house, you do not need to be afraid of it. Remember, these arachnids are eating the pest insects that are out there. It could be mosquitoes, could be moths, whatever it is, the spider has no interest in biting you. Oftentimes, the way a bite happens is when somebody grabs onto the spider accidentally and is bitten. Now, let's say you walk through the web of a Black Widow and you find it on your person. Do not panic. The best thing to do is to just remain calm, try to pick up a stick, something like this, let the spider crawl onto the stick, and then place it back into the environment. Oh, I'm sure a lot of you out there who have arachnophobia are watching me handle this spider right now, and you're just cringing in your seats. And I will not lie, my mouth is getting dry, and I'm trying my best to not shake my hand right now, despite the fact that I'm incredibly nervous.
Ow.
I'm gonna very slowly turn my hand. There you go, sweetie.
Don't touch my titties, Jacob.
Look at that. That is one of the most venomous spiders in the United States, and it is just gently clutched right there on the edge of my hand. I would definitely say that this was pretty intense. free handling the one and only Black Widow spider. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next location. I said it before, and I can't say it enough. Never attempt to free handle a Black Widow. Like all spiders, they're venomous, and a bite from this specific species is incredibly painful. If you see a Black Widow hanging out in a web near your residence, simply admire it from a safe distance, and you will be just fine. Okay, after getting the macro shots, the most important part. I'm Coyote Peterson, and today, I'm going to show you how to clean up a leech bite. Or 12. Look at that, they are all over me. And all but one leech is now on my arm.
Oh, they're giving him good stuff.
Is to just use the edge of your finger. And what I want to do is softly slide the anterior sucker off of the wound. And look at that leech. Oh, that one just popped off. Oop, and that one popped off too. Look at that. Well, they are done eating. Look at how big that leech is. It is full of blood, and look at the blood just pouring out of my hand at this point. That leech basically said, okay, I'm done eating. Back into the water with me. What you want to do is just gently slide your finger over the anterior sucker. There you go. Look at that. Got the leech to pop off, and then I can just pop the posterior sucker off and plop back into the water with that leech. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that one hurts. Look at that. You can see the blood just seeping out. There's 4 of them right there. This is going to be the bloodiest spot. You guys ready? 1, 2. Well, there you have it. The final leech. You guys ready? Dinner's over, buddy.
What's the point until his arm gets hella bloody?
And it's all about the amount of anticoagulant that actually went into my hand. I may be bleeding for hours at this point. Okay, so at this point, I have pretty much done everything that we need to do with the leeches. As you can see, my hand is completely covered in blood and leeches. Look at that. It is literally like a shark attack scene. That is crazy. Wow, that has a lot of blood.
I'm sorry.
Wait, actually the right was better. With the right. Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so today what we're gonna do is show you how to clean up a leech bite. Look at my arm. Totally gross, right? Now, I must note up front that I am not a medical professional. If you were ever bitten by any animal, even something as simple as a leech, seek medical attention if you feel you need it. What I'm going to show you today is the basic first aid for addressing a leech bite. I have 12 of them, so this is a little extreme. And as you can see, I am dripping blood absolutely everywhere. Now, I have a few simple things here with me I brought out into the field. Hydrogen peroxide, Band-Aids, wet wipes, and Neosporin. Oh, and because this is Dragon Tales, some Ninja Turtles Band-Aids.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Donatello.
You know it. I also have some paper towels and some water. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is wash off some of this drying blood. Okay, I wanna get this blood, oh man, look at that. It is just like coagulated all over my fingers. And my fingers aren't cut. They're just small little incisions where the leech actually bit me. There is so much blood all over my hands and arm, it's tough to see where the actual wounds are located. At this point, I have a lot of the residual blood cleaned off my hands and arm, but look at that, you can see where the exact bite zones are as the blood is continuing to bubble out. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? And my next step, gosh, it just won't stop, is to use basic wet ones. Now these are antibacterial, and what this will do from an initial first go is just kill any of the bacteria that is right on the surface. You can also use alcohol pads or iodine for this. Ah, that stings. And that's good. I want all the germs that came out of the leech's suckers and saliva to begin to break down. Man, that's crazy. Look at that. Look at that one right there. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to is hydrogen peroxide. I like hydrogen peroxide because it will actually break down the enzymes in the leech's saliva. It also fizzes and kills all the bacteria around the site of the wound. Now, I have used hydrogen peroxide on every single wound that I've ever gotten when out in the wild. Knock on wood, so far I have never gotten an infection. So now I have antibacterial on there as well as hydrogen peroxide, and it definitely seems that the bleeding has slowed down from the hydrogen peroxide. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take little dabs of paper towel and stick them over each one of the bite sites. Now what the paper towel is doing is forcing the blood to stay in one spot, and that will ultimately help it coagulate and clot. And if you guys are wondering if I'm in any kind of pain right now, absolutely none. It feels like nothing. So I'm going to let these little dabs of paper towel sit there for about 5 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to use is Neosporin multi-action ointment, and this one specifically kills 99% of germs. Let's hope that it works. I use Neosporin on absolutely everything.
Not a paid advertisement.
No, this is not a paid advertisement. I just always carry Neosporin. Neosporin honestly should sponsor us because we go through tubes of this all the time. Now you'll notice that there's a lot of blood still coming out, and I will bleed for several hours, so I have to keep changing the bandages, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. The bleeding has definitely slowed, and at this point, I think it's time to put on some Band-Aids. And because this is Dragon Tales, we're gonna use Ninja Turtle Band-Aids. Look at that, Raphael, the red one. Perfect for all this blood. All right, here we go.
Some emotion.
I'm just going to pop that Band-Aid right there over the bite. I'm sure you were thinking to yourself, are those tiny little Band-Aids really going to stop all that bleeding? No. No, they aren't. Well, guys, I tried to make the Ninja Turtle Band-Aids work, but unfortunately, the bleeding just is not stopping. So we're gonna have to go to plan B, which is using gauze and medical tape. Here's how you do this. Now, in a normal situation, if you had been bitten by single leech, Neosporin and Band-Aids should do the trick. Again, keep in mind that my arm was in that container with leeches for over 20 minutes. So these bites are pretty massive. All right, so what I'm gonna do with this gauze is make a compress, and this will be a temporary barrier until the bleeding stops enough for me to put on the Band-Aids. I'm gonna wrap my whole hand real tight. Now, the tighter I make this, the better it's gonna be. Now, you'll notice that the bite up here has stopped, and the one on the underarm also has stopped. So that will be a perfect spot for a Ninja Turtle Band-Aid. Look at that. All right, well at this point I am pretty well bandaged up. Now I do want to keep an eye on these bites for the next 24 hours to make sure that no sort of infection is forming. But I think ultimately I'm going to be just fine.
I'm surprised they're still.
I'm Coyote Peterson. You guys asked for it. And today I'm getting chomped by the American alligator. Ready? 1, 2. For this, I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the strike zone with the American alligator. You ready? Ready? Everyone ready? Rolling. GoPro. Rolling. Here we go. 1, 2. Ah! Oh yeah, he is into my arm, and he is holding on. Ah! Yep. Alright, that feels like big needles going into my forearm, and I can see there that those teeth are deep down into my skin. Oh yeah, he's really holding on. Man, now, an alligator of this size, only about 3.5 feet, capable of giving you one really, really nasty bite. Alright, I think to get him to let go, I'm gonna try to just pry his jaw down a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna pull my arm out. You ready? No, he's not letting go. He is locked onto my arm, guys. You know what? Let's get a bottle of water. There are some teeth underneath that have just popped through the underside of my arm. All right, I'm gonna dump a little bit of water on you. Ready? Here we go. All right, buddy, let go. Let go. Oh, I don't want him to like slide back. Oh, it's the underside that hurts the worst. He's biting out harder and harder and harder. Oh man, this was not a good idea, ladies and gentlemen. Truly chomped by the American alligator. I can't get him off. He's locked down there.
What, just a suggestion for me?
Yes, suggestion.
I'd take the stick, put it in here so he couldn't bite down any harder.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, what we're gonna do now is put a stick in his jaws from this side. Getting the alligator on is one thing. Getting him off is another. He's got the underside of my wrist locked in his jaws. Ah! 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 Ooh, yeah. Wow. Oh, thank you, Junior. Oh, man. Woo, doggy. Look at that. Oh, man, he got really close to a vein right there. You can see there's a big hole went into my arm at that spot. That hurts the worst. And I think one of the most uncomfortable feelings is when you can feel a tooth pop through your skin. In total, my arm was locked in the jaws of this alligator for 7 minutes, and I was working with a team of experts. Remember, Junior is only 2 years old. Now imagine having him as your pet. You go to feed him, you clean his cage, or mishandle this reptile for just a second, and wham! Ah! This could be you.
Oh, that's me when I play the trumpet. Chill. Alligator turtle.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and today I'm going to be bitten by an enormous alligator snapping turtle. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gah! Gah! All right, guys, so right now I'm sitting here, geez, calm down, with a 50-pound alligator snapping turtle. A couple months back, I posted a photo on Instagram and Facebook and asked the question, should I be bitten by an alligator snapping turtle? I was expecting you guys to say, no way, Coyote, don't do it. But surprisingly, more than 95% of you said yes.
Because that's
ready?
John.
GoPro, ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ooh, I could hear crack in the bamboo. Oh, jeez! Ah! He's through into my arm. Ah, jeez, it went right past the bamboo into my arm. Ah! Yep, he pierced skin. I could definitely feel it. I don't think I want to do that again. Ah!
You right?
Mm-hmm.
My pants.
Yeah, I think his beak definitely went down through this. You can see the hole right there. He slipped in between the bamboo and went into my arm. He didn't break my arm, but the pressure was like unlike anything I've ever had on my arm before. Just the sheer weight, and I could feel it's really stressing the bamboo about to its maximum. And I think it was until he got over by the side and his beak pierced through that. Hold on a second. Like your adrenaline gets rushing like that, and I think.
Feel nauseous?
Yeah, dude, it's starting to hurt now. Like my arm is throbbing. I don't know if he might have busted blood vessels in my arm. Do not try to catch these animals. Do not antagonize them. If you are bitten, it is going to be bad. My arm is throbbing right now. Whew, that was a crazy experience. You guys asked for it, and I got chomped by a 50-pound alligator snapping turtle. This guy has been an incredible sport. I'm gonna call him Big Chomper. We're gonna get him back out in the Louisiana backwaters. All right, buddy, we'll see you later. Thanks for the bite. Wow, what an incredible first season of Dragon Tale.
Okay, nigga. Yo, I'm surprised they still haven't took it down yet. Holy crap.
Hold you right?
Where's your hair, nigga?
Get him back out in the Louisiana backwaters. All right, buddy, we'll see you later. Thanks for the bite. Wow, what an incredible first season of Dragon Tale.
Okay, nigga. Yo, I'm surprised they still haven't took it down yet. Holy crap. Watching my own stream, what am I doing?
Hold you right?
Where's your hair, nigga?
Get him back out in the Louisiana backwaters. All right, buddy, we'll see you later. Thanks for the bite. Wow.
Mitch, I don't think the tags.
We caught some monster turtles, took some mega bites. Unfortunately, we didn't catch a world record. But don't worry, guys, there's always season 2.
What for? Jake Paul. And then like search it down to live streams and see what we see. Live. Oh. 75 team, 10 radio.
Are you even on the list, Mitchell?
Live sub count. I don't even know.
Oh, I think it's me.
Yeah.
Mitch!
We look so view hungry.
Mitch!
That's in that. That's not tags. Holy crap! That is the description. What? That is the tags. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Delete. Watching YouTube with a nig.
No! Mitchell.
And
Mitchell.
I'll have advanced settings, savings, change, okie dokie. And
Go back
where's
to
it
my
at?
channel. Back to my channel.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and today I'm going to be bitten by an enormous alligator snapping turtle.
Morning graphic.
Hey everyone out there in YouTube land, Coyote Peterson here, and I've got the answer to the question
Oh yeah, he does
you've
get that
all...
freaking proudly bought to you by Donic.
What's Donic? Oh.
Sitting on the dock, and we're pacing back and forth, and I'm saying, well, at the very least, we got to film this. I wanted you guys to see how bad that bite was. So we finished out weighing the
freaking turtle at.
Go. Guys, I was bitten, and you saw it this past week on Dragon Tales. That was the worst bite that I've ever taken from... Have you ever been bitten?
Oh, we gotta watch this video.
Okay, you guys ready?
I'm ready. You're ready.
Cuts through the skin. Now, what the wood will do is create a barrier between the turtle's beak and its ability to scissor all the way through my hand and take out a triangle-shaped chunk. I know you're probably thinking to yourselves, well, it's still gonna bite you, it's still gonna hurt. Yes, it absolutely is. And hopefully the turtle holds on the first time so I don't have to be bitten more than once. Now, once the turtle... Let's go. Just imagine that beak piercing through my skin. If it bites and it holds on, whew, it is going to be incredibly painful. That's not a small turtle. It's about 10 pounds in size, and it is going to crunch my hand. Oh boy. Okay, okay, okay. He missed the wood. This is bad. He is... Ah! Oh! Mario...
Let's do this.
1, 2, 3. Ah! He missed the wood! And he's latched onto my hand.
You alright?
Ah! Ah!
Wants it.
Oh, he's ripping this out of my hand. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna touch the turtle. He missed the wood. This is bad. He is... Ah! Oh! Mario, give me a bottle of water. You can see the turtle beak has pierced through the top of my hand, and it is latched into the skin. He's got his eyes closed, jaws locked in place. Just lightly strip that onto the top of his head. He's biting down harder. He's biting down harder. That's not working. That's not working. Oh boy. To lift him up and get him into the water is going to be extremely painful. I want to go straight to the rubbing alcohol. Now you can see the way that his jaws have scissored into my hand. The beak has pierced through the skin. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad.
You ready?
He's got the backside of my hand. Yep, go ahead. Just kind of dump some into his mouth there.
Ready?
Real light, real light. Okay, there he goes. He's trying to get off. He's trying to get off. There he goes. Ah! Oh, wow, he cut major holes in my hand. Okay, let me dip him in the water to get that rubbing alcohol off. There you go, little buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Ah!
I'm really nervous.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh man, he bit right there and slid off to the side. Ah. Oh, that hurt. Ah, hold on a second. It's almost like his mouth wasn't big enough to reach around and bite onto me. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna just get this piece of wood off. Ah. Ah. There's the bite right there, you see that?
Oh my goodness.
Ah.
Oh, it's torn you. Wow.
You're a fucking retard. I actually got bit by one of those. The cow killer.
I'm Coyote Peterson. Now you've seen me stung by harvester ants, fire ants, and scorpions. But today, I'm moving a rung up on the insect sting pain index, and I'm going to be stung by the cow killer. I have a feeling that this one is going. The insect sting pain index as being the 4th most painful sting in the insect kingdom. Rumor has it that the pain is so intense it can kill a cow. You may be looking at this thinking to yourself, Coyote, are you going to get stung? Yeah, I am. I'm going to get stung by this today. Now the insect sting pain index says that the intent.
Like all I hit him and then like I just like went onto the ground. I killed him. And I just went on the ground. I was just like, and I was crying. I was sobbing, Jacob. It's like I got my son killed in the Holocaust.
Pain will last for about 30 minutes. And the reason that I'm doing it, walking around barefoot and you step on one of these, you're not going to squish it. What's going to happen is it's going to spin around and then it's going to tuck its abdomen under and boom, you're going to get nailed with that giant stinger. Well, I think at this juncture, it is time for me to actually take a sting. Are you guys getting nervous? I'll tell you what, I sure was. Now they say that this sting is painful enough to kill a cow. However, there are no reported cases of cows, or humans for that matter, ever dying from a velvet ant sting. This makes me feel a bit better, but you never know how your body will react to venom, so we always have an epinephrine pen on location, just in case I have an allergic reaction to the sting. Alright, Mark's signaling me that it is time. Here we go. I'm about to be stung by the velvet ant. Here we go.
Alright, Coyote, well, it's about that time. Yeah. How are we going to pull this off? I see we have a...
Jacob, I looked like... Chernobyl. Oh, I will.
Mitchell.
Where's one with the big old leg?
It just ain't funny.
This is how mutants are made, Jacob. Alright. Cameron, how much is this nigga getting paid?
A lot.
$350,000 a year.
It smells like vapor rub.
About what?
Vapor rub.
Vapor rub?
Yeah.
Jacob used your mouthwash.
If that
Yeah,
counts.
that's it.
Dab it on them haters.
It smells like Vicks. Well, the key still works.
Damn, Mike, you thick. That is child molestation. What is all this? Jacob, come back. He gets stung by everything. Yo, we should watch the little kids watch him get stung.
You know, camera-wise, we have a GoPro, small camera right next to me. Oh, hey, there's Chance. Chance over there. What's the game plan for this sting in here? What's the idea?
Well, this is going to go down one of two ways. What I'm going to try first is to actually take this little glass, flip it upside down, get the ant to this end, and then place it down on top of my arm. This will isolate the ant on my skin, and I'm hoping that as it tries to get away, it's just going to sting me. Now, if that doesn't work, I also have my pair of entomology forceps, and I'm actually going to pick up, hold the ant, place it on my arm, and let it sting me. One way or another, I am definitely going to be stung by the velvet ant. Here we go. Okay. Now the first thing I'm going to do is get the ant up into that part of the glass, and then I'm going to spin this over onto my forearm, and with any luck, the ant is going to sting me. Here we go. Ready?
Let's do it. Here comes number 4.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the velvet ant. 1, 2, here we go, 3. Oh boy. Oh, my heart's racing right now. Oh boy, I can see its abdomen kind of pumping. My heart is going now.
Any second it could happen.
Yeah, any second it could sting me. Oh boy, ooh, 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 ow, 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 ow. Ow, it's biting at my skin. It's biting at the edge of the container, trying to get out. Oh, and that stinger is going to be like a little hypodermic needle going into my skin. This is intense. The glass is actually starting to get a little foggy from the heat of my skin. So at this point, I think we're going to move to plan B, which is holding the velvet ant with the entomology forceps. I don't think it's going to sting me at this point. It's been in there for about 2 minutes, and so far no sting. It's just trying to get out. So I'm gonna flip my arm upside down and get the ant back under control. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
How do you feel?
Extremely nervous, and my heart is racing. I actually think I do have to take a second just to get my heart rate to calm back down. Okay, cutting GoPro. Okay. All right, the only way to actually move forward with this is for me to hold the ant with the entomology forceps up against my skin and let it sting me.
This is gonna do it, isn't it?
Yeah, hold on, I need a second. My heart's like, ooh, getting dizzy. Yeah, getting dizzy. In the world of entomology, when it comes to milking the venom of insects and arachnids, holding them with forceps is a guaranteed way to induce a sting. So I think we all know with forceps is a guaranteed way to induce a sting. So I think we all know what's going to happen next.
Okay. Just want to make sure I had it right there. Okay. Whitey tighties. They're straight.
This is crazy, guys. This is crazy.
Thank you.
My nerves are going this much for the velvet ant. I can't imagine what the tarantula hawk and the bullet ant are going to be like. Okay.
I can't believe you're about to do this. That stinger is enormous.
Yeah, okay, you can do this, okay.
So is that stinger gonna go all the way under your skin?
Yeah, it's gonna go right into my skin.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh boy. All right, here we go.
Here you go, ready? All right, let's do this again one more time for good measure. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the cow killer. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
No, I'm never ready. 1, 2, 3. You good?
Yeah.
Get your shot. I'm gonna place it right down on my arm. Here we go. Look at my arm shaking. And go. Okay, let me get back here.
You alright? What are you feeling?
Go!
Just like, ah!
Oh wow! Oh wow, okay. Give me a second. Oh my gosh!
You alright?
Oh yeah!
What are you feeling? What does it feel like?
Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, guys, this is super bad. Move this out of the way.
Nothing. I laughed.
Hold on, I gotta try to control my heart rate. Try to get a tight shot of it right there where the stinger when you just see there's blood. Okay, try to get a shot because I can get him like walk around for a second. Right there.
Right there, that's our sunny.
Ever so me. I could feel it. It was like you could feel it go all the way under the skin, all the way in. I could feel it insert into my arm.
You gonna be alright?
Okay. Now they say that the sting of the velvet ant will last for about 30 minutes. And I can tell you guys right now, this is the worst sting I've ever taken. There's no question about it. It is worse than a harvester ant, it is worse than a fire ant. It feels like I'm getting stung over and over again. You can see the welts starting to form on my arm.
Oh man, yeah, there's a welt, big time. Describe the pain. Is it like a pulsating pain, stabbing?
The pain, it's radiating. It is radiating. It feels like, you know, if you get a Charlie horse in your muscle, and it like seizes up, and then it's like, doof, doof. Oh, that is powerful. I can see why they call them cow killers. Oh, that is some intense pain right there. How long has it been? About
7 minutes.
7 minutes. They say the pain from this lasts for about 30. About 23 minutes to go, guys. 23 minutes to go. Ah! Now, aside from working my way up to the bullet ant, the reason I was willing to take a sting from this insect was so that we could all see the effects of the venom. 25 minutes has gone by. My arm is still on fire. And what's crazy is that look at all the red blotching that's formed around the sting. There's the stinger insertion point right there. And it is swollen and it is very tender. And you can see how red the entire radius is of the sting. I'm sweating. My goal was to do the best I could to describe the pain I was feeling. And it still hurts. It definitely still hurts, but not as bad as the initial impact of the stinger. But what's interesting is that all around the sting is tingling, like these little tiny pincushion needles going tss, 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 tss. And as you can see, there's all these little red dots forming, and I'm assuming that is where the venom is spreading into my arm. Oh wow, well I would say that this was definitely one very intense sting. The cow killer has earned its reputation as being one of the most
Nick. Yikes. Giant roach stab.
What's going on, Coyote Pack?
I wanted to watch the little facts.
What now, Mitchell?
Kids react to YouTube stars. This episode,
Wildness.
I'm Coyote Peterson.
I've seen this guy.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, this is the video.
But today,
Okay. My brother showed this to me.
Today, I'm moving
I
along
hate
up
bugs.
on the insect sting pain index, and I'm going to be stung by the
He's
caterpillar.
purposely getting stung.
I have a feeling that
That
this
bit's so
one
big.
is going to
Royal.
hurt.
Oh, God.
boy.
Oil is
No, no,
steak
no,
in
no,
your
no.
mouth.
No, 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 no.
Ranked on the insect sting pain index as being the 4th most painful sting in the insect
kids are
kingdom.
big, Mitchell.
rumor
I like pain.
Well, I think at this juncture, it is time for me to actually take a sting.
No. This guy's crazy.
Oh my
He
god.
doesn't know what he's doing.
That's not what he's doing.
R.I.P. dude. Don't do that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see this. Oh my gosh. Ew. Look, it's growing. Oh. Bam.
Okay, let me get back.
That must be.
Okay, let me get back. Okay, let me get back.
That must be painful.
It feels like I'm getting stung. Oh
No.
And
You can see his hand shaking. It's like
you can see the welt starting to form on my arm.
this man is out of this world.
The reason I was willing to take a sting from this insect was so that we could all see the effects of the venom.
Never do this. Never.
This insect was so that we could all see the effects of the venom.
Never do this. Never.
Gone by. My arm. My
Oh my God. That's huge swell. Oh my. That's a huge swell.
Well, I would say that this was definitely one very intense sting.
That looks really painful. Oh my gosh. Why would he do that? I'm glad he gave me history, but
Skinny.
see people in
Be able to
pain.
see the muscle that you
not
have.
cool.
I can go through that.
Bullet ant is the grand finale on my quest to find the most painful sting in the insect kingdom.
Why does he do this?
The tarantula hawk is definitely the last act.
Look at how big that thing is. Oh God. Oh shoot, that's so scary. No, 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 no. Please shake it out. Please shake it out.
Now to say that the sting of the tarantula hawk is number 2 on the insect sting pain index.
Why is he doing this?
It's like being stunned with a taser, and they say it puts you into a state of paralysis for up to 5 minutes, where all you can do is scream.
That sounds so bad.
Scream.
He's so stupid.
I'm Coyote Peterson,
I don't want to see this. This guy's crazy.
and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the tarantula hawk.
Go for it.
1,
God, that's huge.
2,
Okay. Oh God, no, I can't watch. I can't. I don't want to hear this. Just tell me when it's over.
3.
Oh, no, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh God! Oh God! That looks very painful. Why is he doing this?
You alright?
Mark just says, "Are you okay?" No, he's not okay.
I don't think I'm gonna cry. Coyote Peterson doesn't cry though, right?
It's okay to cry, dude. Oh my God, that thing was so huge.
Look at your arm.
That's what she said.
So he's turning into the Hulk.
Second wave of pain.
It's almost painful to watch. Ow!
The sting from the tarantula hawk is serious.
This is mad. He is mad.
Has a 2 on the insect sting pain index.
What a man! That was crazy. That was exciting. That was the right thing to do this. Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
Oh, it's stuck in my arm! Don't stuck in my arm!
Oh my gosh.
Look at that!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Stuck in my arm, look at that!
Just need more and more venom.
Okay, stop! Oh my
30
God!
minutes ago.
Oh my God!
Let's enjoy your reaction videos, Jacob. Elders react to 100 episodes of Elders React.
No.
The reaction channel, they're showing old people react to the videos of old people. Jacob. To try not to move challenge?
You have to be respectful of the YMCA. It doesn't matter how much you hate the song. It doesn't matter. You need to do it.
I can win this, Mitchell.
It's a weird looking bug.
What is that?
Is that a bug?
I see. They're,
Ew, he's trying to move.
eating him alive.
I don't like this. This is so hard. Things like this make my skin crawl. Oh, I can't do. I thought I'd do better than like 3 seconds.
Is that supposed to be? That's not like
That's pretty sick.
I promise.
I did okay. That was hard. My skin's crawling. I feel disgusted.
That wasn't that bad. I'm okay with bugs. Bugs don't really scare me that much.
Watching. Bye, everyone.
Hey guys, Kyle here, producer Dev.
Really hard.
I've done these before. These are hard.
Did okay. That was hard. My skin's crawling. I feel disgusted.
That wasn't that bad. I'm okay with bugs. Bugs don't really scare me that much.
Oh no, what's going on? Oh my god, they're gonna fall.
Do a flip, dude. Do a flip.
No! Oh my god, he's gonna no! Ah! I thought his legs were gonna like snap in half.
Wrecked.
Damn, what a f***ing boss.
He's going Super Saiyan.
You alright, bro?
He's okay?
That was pretty intense.
Oh my goodness, I'm glad he's not dead.
I hate people like breaking bones. So if there's gonna be those in here, I'm out. I'm failing. This is hard.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
This is so hard.
This song's epic, dude. How do you not move to this? Is it supposed to make me want to dance? Because I kind of feel like I want to dance.
I don't even care. I'm out. I'll take it. I'll take the L or the Y or the M or the CA any day.
Alright, this one's definitely a little harder.
I would have danced so bad. It's hard to not even like move my head. Oh my god. You have to be respectful of the YMCA. It doesn't matter how much you hate the song. It doesn't matter. You need to do it.
I'm not doing it.
This is really hard. Not gonna do it. Oh, this is hard.
I'm gonna just stay still and enjoy this video.
God dang, that stash is nice.
I really want to.
Jacob. You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it, Mitchell. Ew.
Okay. That was rough. I was so tense. I was like,
Yeah, it's
don't
already starting to come
boogie.
out,
I'm so
Mitchell.
proud of myself right now. I did that. I did that.
Hi. Hello.
Hello?
Sorry to stop your shopping and your evening. Hello. I just have a very special message
Go back to your
for a very special girl.
Aw, he's so cute.
This is where we met 3 months ago.
3 months ago?
This is where we met 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
You're my cutie pie. You're my absolute Janet.
Oh no, what is going on?
I'm trying not to laugh because I'm gonna move.
You're my cutie pie. You're my absolute Janet.
Way. You're my sweetie pie, and then the train comes through.
This is the most awkward
First time they showed Deontay.
Cutie pie, and I just have one question.
Oh, please stop, my friend.
Jana, I need to. Jana, please. I need to. You truly make me the happiest person on earth.
Oh my god.
That was a little extra.
Thank God.
I feel kind of bad for him.
I just felt bad for the guy.
Hank,
Although
Hank.
I was living on the train.
I feel like if you're about to propose and the girl goes, no, no, no.
I'm used to being a 76ers coach.
No!
Yeah, this does nothing for me.
This hurts. You can't just throw K-pop and not expect people to move.
See, I'm not a big fan of K-pop, but they're so fly.
This song is catchy.
It's a very catchy song.
A smile helps, guys.
Hey.
Jacob, I'm
Oh,
gonna be
you
a
just bopped your
K-pop
head.
artist.
I bopped my head. That's good. I like this.
Fighting my urge to dance. Piece of cake. That was so easy.
That one was kind of difficult. That song was really catchy.
Ooh, that was a tough one. That was pretty sick, dude.
And go! Oh shit, is his arm gonna snap? Don't snap.
You got me.
Oh, I looked away. Okay, that's one thing I can't do that. I lose. I forfeit.
Oh my gosh. Ah, wait. Oh my gosh, is that his arm? Well, failed on that one.
Oh my god.
The fact that you heard the pop was just like, oh god.
The dude's like, yo, should I still film? No, it's just a compilation of snapping arms. You guys suck.
I'm trying so hard not to close my eyes.
Something's gonna break. I know it. Yep, thought so.
The elbow, his biceps stayed the same, but his arm was here. Look at it.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, look. Fuck, his shoulder's out. His shoulder. The elbow's gonna go first. Boom. Yeah, forearm goes first. Your head moved. Oh my, sorry. I was analyzing the shit out of it.
No.
Oh my god.
When trying to be too manly goes too far.
When I first went to college, I had a knee injury to where like my kneecap came out of place, and so it like made that sort of noise. The instant snap and I can't do it, man.
Are they gonna shoot the bird? Are they gonna shoot the bird? Bird.
It got me though. I didn't move though. I was just like.
Oh no. What's gonna happen? Oh my god. Is something scary gonna pop up? Something scary is gonna pop up.
It's like PewDiePie's reaction when he plays Slender Man. Wait for it.
Something's gonna jump. Bitch, I knew it. It was too peaceful. F you guys. Damn it.
I feel like something's gonna pop out.
Oh, they're used to that lion jumping out of the bush out of nowhere, so that
scared the absolute shit out of me, guys.
About him.
He used to.
I don't know if you got me or not.
Okay, Mitchell.
But I should have expected that.
Oh,
him.
I'm in my heart moved, but you guys can't see my heart.
Thanks for
Look how
that.
swollen
That's
that nigga
exactly
is,
what I
Jacob.
needed to go to sleep tonight.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. If anyone cannot move at that, they are talented in ways I will never be.
So you won.
Yes! Yes, I've never won a challenge before.
Oh, I am a champion.
I feel a little bit disappointed, but I'll recover from this and I will come back stronger next time around.
Thanks for watching this episode of College Kids React.
There's new videos almost every day, so make sure to subscribe.
Try not to get mad. What?
7 minutes of it, Mitchell.
What did I click? What is this? Random CD key. Register. Sign on Facebook. Continue.
Mitchell, what's your fucking Facebook picture?
Oh, Jacob, that was with Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Let's start. Continue.
You earn points by doing shit. It's one of
Test
those
out
websites.
our store. $5. Oh,
fuck?
kill yourself. Exit.
Okay, Mitchell.
Just to play in a couple games tonight. That guy low-key walls his ass off.
Who?
Timersville to window.
You watch him?
No, he's like, alright, so one time he live streamed a game. And
you talk.
Alright, so like one time?
One long, he's just chilling.
No, there's a video.
Color so vibrant.
Two.
Wait, what?
There's one more long
Yeah.
fingers in the corner.
How did you do that?
Wait.
Probably gonna go down.
What's this?
Nice people to play CSGO.
Drop.
I like this friend.
Damn, Antoine's so good.
Okay.
The last guy's hurt quite a bit.
Alright, so Mitchell, how does he get killed for walls or whatever?
Let me find the game. It's on his own. It's a fastest sniper shooter, 40 kills in their inferno. Here it is. Alright.
After getting an initial pick, I am traded out when I repeat. This puts my team in a pretty bad situation, but my teammate is able to overcome it and still win the round. Not wanting to buy anything so I can still afford an AWP on the 4th round, my teammate drops me this Tech 9. Sadly, I'm only able to get one pick with it and decide to do a repeat, again getting traded out. Sadly, this time, I'm able to get an AWP on the 4th round, my teammate drops me this Tech 9. Sadly, I'm only able to get one pick with it and decide to do a repeat, again getting traded out. Sadly, this time my team isn't able to compensate for the loss of a player early on in the round, and they end up losing the round. In truth, I know I'm playing far too aggressive, but since this is a new version of the map, I'm hoping that it'll pay off for me. Speaking of aggressive, on the next round I do push aggressive and I'm able to take out a guy pushing through the smoke. To make matters even better, this guy drops a scout, and since I am a primary sniper, I feel very at home with it. I see my teammate flanking and decide to put extra pressure on them by pushing up through the smoke. On the 10th round, we decide to push down Banana. While at first it looks like it may be clear, they do eventually peek out, catching me off guard. Being caught in the middle of nowhere, my goal is to try to get over by the tree and hide. I then smoke off the bottom of Banana to prevent him from pushing up towards me. Now feeling much more secure, I decide to spam towards the smoke and I'm able to take him down. On the next round, I make my way towards the smoke and I'm able to take him down.
You followed him.
Now feeling much more secure, I decide to spam towards the smoke and I'm able to take him down. On the next round, I make my way over towards Banana with my teammate and he offers to boost me up. This is my first time being boosted up over the wall and I am immediately caught off guard and killed. Not wanting to make the same mistake, but trying to keep up with the aggressive play, we decide to push Banana again, but this time we bring 3 of us. Sadly, I'm once again taken out on the repeat. Having just lost several rounds in a row, we find ourselves saving, so we decide to rush down Banana and see if we can flank some of them. After that, I want to jump into the window, but I'm not able to make the jump on my first attempt. This forces me to adapt and I have to come through apartments where a guy is waiting for me. The next round I find myself with a rifle, and as we all know by this point, I'm not the greatest rifler in the world, so I decide to peek down Banana towards logs, but a guy peeks out and shoots me before I can even react. In all honesty, I didn't expect him to be over to the right, I expected him to come from the left and move to the right. This puts me back on another save round, and it's also the last round of the half, and I got a 5-7, I'm going to make my way down towards Banana and see what I can do. Luckily, one guy tries to get boosted up, and I'm able to take him out quickly before getting this other guy that pushes through the smoke, only to get traded out through the smoke by that AWPer on the other team. With that round over, we start the next half. Here you can see we're taking everyone and rushing just straight up Banana. After getting control of the site, I turn around and try to watch the flank. The only problem is that I am traded in the process. Luckily, my team's able to pick up the round. On the next round, we set up in a pretty basic default where me and Wilson decide to go take B together. I get obliterated immediately by a guy on one of the boxes, but meanwhile Wilson's able to take control of the site. Sadly, he still needs to get an ace to win the round, which he isn't able to do. The next round is a pretty basic eco where we just spread around the map and try to get any picks we can to exploit it. As such, after I get this pick at B, we decide to try to take it, but as we are, a guy flanks us and we decide to double back and take him out. Running out of time, we decide to head over. Running out of time, we decide to head over towards the A site and see if we can get the bomb down, but there is a guy hiding in sight and he's able to take out both of us. towards the A.
You saw he like started to spray off and it went
Running
to
out
him.
of time, we decide to head over towards the A site and see if we can get the bomb down, but there is a guy hiding in sight and he's able to take out both of us. On the next round, we still don't have any money, so we decide to rush B and are able to get 2 entry
If I
picks.
do cheat, I only cheat with charms and low FOV. Walls are just like way too fishy.
Though I go down, it seems like it leaves our team in a pretty good situation, and we end up in a 1v2 with one teammate alive, and he's able to take down one guy, leaving him in a 1v1, but he's not able to find him through the smoke. I am finally reunited with an AWP on the next round, and I'm able to get a pick in middle. But then I'm immediately caught off guard by the same guy who is racking up kills against us on the other team. The score is now all tied up, and I make my way back towards middle. I'm able to get a pick before watching B for a push. 2 of our teammates push in and are taken down immediately, leaving us in a 2v2 situation. Knowing one guy is in sight, we decide to head back banana to try to get back to A, only to find that there was a guy flanking us. Once I take him down, I beeline my way over to A, knowing that I'm in a 1v1 situation and just want to play the bomb. Then I sit in pit and watch truck side until I hear footsteps when I decide to peek. Then I sit in pit and watch truck
He's walking.
side until I hear footsteps when I decide to peek out and shoot the guy. On the next round, I find myself in pit in a 2v1 clutch scenario. The bomb is down and I have to retrieve it. Sadly, I don't know where these guys are, and since I have just started playing this new version of this map, I really don't know the angles, and a guy is actually hiding up here to my left. On the 23rd round, we decide to change things up by doing a full-on B rush. Now, while we're taking the site, there is a call that there is a guy at new box. I haven't really practiced picking new box since this is my first time playing this new version of this map, and because of the fountain, everything looks a little bit different, and I find that I over-peek it and I'm killed. Even though I am taken down by this sniper at new box, I do realize what I did wrong and try to keep that lesson learned for the rest of the game. On the next round, we go back to our passive style, but this time I work my way up middle and I watch the left side of mid as my teammates push into sight. After getting that pick, I throw a smoke down to block it off so that we can get up into sight. Now, a teammate of mine is taken out from library, so I watch it and get this kill. This guy actually says I have a trigger bot after this shot. That leaves us in a 3v1, and the last guy pushes up from mid. On the next round, we make our way over towards B, but we actually silently rotate everyone back over to A to plant the bomb while I make a distraction. Though I miss an embarrassingly easy shot, we are able to win the round. On the 26th round, Wilson leads an incredible B take, starting it off with 2 opening frags giving us entry to the site. He also tells me that there's a guy in new box, and I'm finally able to put together what I learned earlier. Sadly, things go awry, leaving me in a 1v2. The next round goes very quickly as I am outpicked in middle. I really find that the back staircase is far better to pick from. This forces us into another eco where I'm going to make my way up alt middle and try to jump into the window to take apartments. Knowing I had screwed it up earlier in the game, I wanted to make sure to have a little bit more speed this time. And then I get obliterated. Now on the 29th round, I know this is pretty much our last chance to win this with the current financial situation. A guy pushes down B and I'm able to take him out. It was actually the bot, which is kind of lucky for us because this guy decided to follow him out and I was able to take him out as well. Now while I'm coming up here towards the B site, my main concern is to pick that new box as quickly and perfectly as possible because that guy is pretty quick and I want to make sure that I shoot before him. The bad news is that my teammate actually comes out first, so I end up shooting him through my teammate's head. Now I go and watch construction to make sure no one can get to garden and that no one can cross that door. Now we find ourselves in a 4v1, and since their best player has just gone down, I feel like I want to chase a little bit and try to push this last guy.
Alright, in Old Inferno, there's a wall that he's about to peek. That wall right there doesn't exist. On the Old Inferno, that wall wasn't there. There was no wall. So that was like an easy free pick.
Anyway.
Watch how he just shot at it. Perfectly on me.
Anyway. player has just gone down, I feel like I want to chase a little bit and try to push this last guy. Anyways, guys, as you can see, that's all for this game.
44 and 20. What the fuck, Mitchell? Hey, pop on my.
Oh.
Ain't nobody watching.
Just get jealous.
Angry.
Mitchell's penis is 2 inches.